Hey folks, Brendan here again with another fantastic race replay from iRacing in the Skip Barber series. Now I compete in a lot of different series on iRacing. I record nearly every race, but I only put the considerable time and effort into editing and publishing a video if it's worth watching. Nobody wants to watch me just cutting laps with nothing ahead of me or behind me. But no matter how many races I do, time and time again, it's the Skip Barber series that provides the most exciting races. And with that comes the best footage that's worth putting the effort in to showcase not only the great race, but the talent and respect of the drivers around me. If you haven't tried this series before, I encourage you to give it a real go. Not just a race here and there, but make it a real priority to give this little car the attention and practice it needs to get the most out of it. It's a really forgiving and stable little car for beginners, but it does take practice and concentration to get the most out of this mighty little race car, which is really rewarding when you can race wheel to wheel with the fastest guys in the series. So let's set the scene for this race. I'm going to focus mainly on the top 5 qualifiers. All of them are well into the top 50 in points by the end of the season after season. I even managed to crack the top 50 myself last season. Now, I've done more than one race video here at Summit Point, but this one's a little different. It's the short layout. It effectively cuts out turns 1 and 2 of the full layout. So turn 1, instead of being at the end of the long straight, is now just after the start-finish line.
Starting in pole position is Martin from the Netherlands with an I rating of 7,390. He's running the blue and white Parmalat car with the orange wheels. I've raced against Martin on many occasions. He's wickedly fast and a true gentleman. Starting in second is Daniel from Sweden in the all-black car with an I rating of 5,918. Daniel's also one of those drivers that many others look up to. He's been driving the Skippy for many, many years and still keeps coming back for more. Next up, starting in P3, is Berto from Spain with an I rating of 5,245. I've seen Berto's name on the grid and high up in the results many times, but I've never really spoken to him. His livery's interesting. Not sure who Super Lopez is, but maybe it's a Spanish thing and this old Aussie has just never heard of it. I'll be starting in P4 in my usual plus 50 gaming livery with an I rating of 3,753. And starting in P5 is Laszlo from Hungary with an I rating of 5,662. He's another driver I don't know that well, but with an I rating of over 5,000, he must be quick. Laszlo's gone for an interesting livery with lots of neon pinks and blues and a Japanese anime character theme. So let's grid up and do 23 laps around the shortened Summit Point Raceway.
This will be a standing start. Go, go, go!
I'm a little overcautious with the braking into turn 1. I don't want to hit Berto in front of me. Lose a bit of ground to him, but we all made it alive.
The driver in front of us is Barber, C license, and their rating is 5.3.
Laszlo's sticking right behind me in P5, but P6 behind him has a half lose and loses a chunk of time. I get a poor exit out of the final turn here on lap 1. Laszlo gets in behind me.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
P5.
On lap 1, I'm not going to fight him too hard for that position.
front is Laszlo, C license, and their rating is 5.5.
I get a better exit that time round, but still on lap 2, I'm better off tucking in behind and catching up to the leaders.
Daniel, car number 2, is now in the lead. The leader has just done a 104.28. That lap time was 104.38.
The top 3 bunched up again a bit. That makes it a bit crowded, so you've got to be ready for anything.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
I thought that was pretty late on the brakes.
That tiny misstep from Daniel gave me the position, but he's hot on my tail. I get a pretty good run on Laszlo here, but not quite good enough. If it was a full length straight, I would have had him.
Nice one, Brendan. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P4. That was a 104.86.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Once again, it's not worth me fighting Daniel that hard this early. And he's clearly pushing hard.
Martin, car number 1, is leading the race. Fastest lap for Martin, 103.40. The car ahead has just done a 103.71. P5. That lap time was 104.04. That's your quickest lap in this session.
This tight and bumpy section of sharp left and right turns really throws me around in my seat.
Alright, Brendan, the next car is Daniel, and their rating is 5.9.
Still playing the long game at this point, but I certainly don't want to lose touch with the leaders.
New fastest lap for Daniel, 103.09. That was a 103.48. That's your best lap in this session.
It's absolutely crucial to get a quick, fast line through turn 1 and hold your speed. So if the cars ahead are battling, you can make up a ton of ground.
The guy in front is Laszlo, C license, and their rating is 5.5.
I'm a lot closer to Laszlo this time by, so I decide to have a lunge.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
That lap was a 103.34. That's your best lap in this session.
That move gave Daniel some breathing room, and now I've got to catch him back up. but he's about to make it a little bit easier for me to do that. Not close enough for an overtake, but definitely on his tail. And the gap back to Laszlo is definitely not what you would call comfortable. He's hanging in there.
Your last lap time was at 103.32. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
That little lock-up cost me a couple of tenths to Daniel, but I really didn't want to hit him. But now I'm convinced I'm making up a lot of time at turn 1.
Okay, Brendan, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Car in front is Daniel, and their rating is 5.9. The track temperature's rising. It's now 23 Celsius.
Up ahead, the battle for P2 between Daniel and Berto is heating up. Daniel dives down the inside under brakes. Berto sees it coming and does a brilliant crossover. He might have even kept the place, but a lap car ahead is going to ruin the party.
The car ahead is Barber, C license, and their rating is 5.3.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
That was a fairly intense exchange. Laszlo managed to follow Berto through as we battled, and I ended up getting shuffled back to P5 again. Not to worry, there's plenty of race to go.
P5, that lap time was 104.38. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Another lap car up ahead gives me a bit of a jump scare. And through all of that, Martin and Daniel have pulled out nearly a 2-second gap on the three of us.
Daniel, car number 2, is leading the race. That lap was a 103.46. Sector 1 is 0.49 off the pace.
Right side. Clear right. Clear right.
So at around the halfway mark in the race, Berto and Laszlo ahead are fighting pretty hard, really aggressively. I'm not 100% sure they're both going to make it through this in one piece. So I want to stay in touch, but I want to hang back a bit just to be able to react.
that was 103.94. Martin, car number 1 is now in the lead.
Somehow through this dogfight, the three of us have managed to make ground on Martin and Daniel, who are having their own battles.
Okay, Brenda, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
And as we start lap 13, turn 1 is about to turn this whole race on its ear.
Left side, clear left.
We're halfway up.
Clear left.
That last lap was 103.46.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
In one corner, Daniel and Martin go from leading to P4 and 5, and it ain't over yet.
On your right, clear right.
The guy in front is Laszlo, C licence, and their rating is 5.5.
Laszlo and Berto have the slightest touch, which puts Berto into a spin straight into the path of Daniel and Martin.
David, I think you got lucky there, Dan. Your old wheel was
Me
off
too.
and then it popped back on.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Come on, that's the stuff. Well done, Brendan.
And just like that, in one lap, I've gone from 5th to 1st.
You're in the lead. You've just done a 103.91.
So for the moment, I've just got Laszlo to deal with. I'm hoping with nothing in front of me, I can take my lines and build a little bit of a gap. Even though Daniel and Martin are a couple of seconds back there, I know they'll be back in the thick of it before too long. So now we're 14 laps in, about to start lap 15. If you've made it this far, you're clearly enjoying it. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button. That'll encourage me to make more great videos like this one.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. You've just done a 103.38.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Come on, mate, defend your position.
That little wobble into turn 1 cost me the lead. But I'm right on Laszlo's tail. But I do have Daniel bearing down on me now.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there, clear right.
Now some would call that a really aggressive overtake. I just call that hard clean racing. We didn't touch and I didn't lose too much time.
P2, you've just done a 104.08.
After clearing that lap car, I decide now's the time to really press hard and try and get around Laszlo, or at least give him something to think about.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side.
I know at the end of the straight here, if I can hold him out and ruin his entry, he'll fall back into the clutches of Daniel.
Still there. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
After the earlier spin, Berto's out of the picture now. But Martin and Daniel have caught back up, and it's a 4-car freight train once again.
You're in the lead. That's a new fastest lap for Martin, 102.65. Your lap time was at 103.61.
They're swarming like angry bees behind me. I can only hope they slow each other up and let me get away. Somehow Martin's able to pull off a brilliant double overtake as we pass under the bridge onto the final turn.
That lap was at 103.62.
So to add a bit of context to what happens in the last few laps, we've got to go back to the previous race. Martin and Daniel decided to start from the pits, just for fun. In doing so, they got caught up in some back markers and effectively handed me the win for a big points race. I really appreciated that, so coming into this one, I already decided I wasn't going to race them brutally hard. In a strange way, I felt like I owed him one.
Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
P3, your lap time was 103.36.
Nice lap, man.
I wasn't going to fight you guys too hard.
You should.
Oh, don't worry, if I catch you, I'll fight.
Okay, Brendan, the next car is Daniel, and their rating is 5.9. Yellow flag, Joe is pitting from P12. You should come out a little way behind you.
And just like that, I'd caught them. I underestimate the closing speed here and have to jam on everything to avoid running into the back of Martin. That opens the door for Laszlo to come sailing through on the inside, and with that, I've gone from first back to fourth in one lap.
That's good consistency, keep it up. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.2 down. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Martin and Daniel continue to duke it out for line honours, and lap traffic is becoming a factor again.
is Laszlo C License, and their rating is 5.5.
Even this late in the race, I'm able to make up ground coming into turn 1.
P4, 2 to go. You've just done a 104.26.
Coming into the left-hand hairpin, Martin makes a bold move around the outside of Daniel, but doesn't quite make it stick.
That was a bit sketchy.
Did well to hold the position.
So coming into the final lap, who's going to bring home the chocolates? We've already seen the field flip on its head in 102 corners.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Car right.
Laszlo had a decision to make. Go on the inside of Martin or block hard to keep me out. He chose option B. Laszlo then defends hard into the left-hander, pushing me out wide and kind of ruining my run a little bit. But that's what he's supposed to do. That's hard racing. And that move pretty much cements P3 for Laszlo. He's a bit far back from Martin and Daniel to attack, but I'm a bit too far back from him to attack him. So well done, Laszlo. It was a good defence.
Daniel has taken the win. P4, there's the finish. Good drive.